just got done doing a cemetery tour. Time to talk about a few things. I'm not sure why. I don't really know what I want to talk about, but I'd like to start out by, I guess, saying, like, yes, this is a new thing for me, I realize. I didn't think I liked really doing videos before, but this is kind of one of those things where I tried it out, and I kind of like doing it, and I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to go over various things, various subjects, various topics. Probably lots of cemetery walks, because I gotta say, I'm impressed by the way these places are kept. I was really especially impressed today that there was a pet cemetery out here that I had no idea. And I don't know, I guess it's just a nice place to spend an evening away from, not so much civilization, because, there's probably more people here, in a sense, than there would be someplace else I'd be right now. But so, like I said, this is a new thing for me, I guess. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to do some more cemetery stuff. Hopefully do some car show stuff. That may be a little more difficult because of the amount of people and, with sound issues and whatever. But, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now. I guess it's kind of like, putting a piece of myself on the internet for the world to see. I'm a big fan of YouTube. I spend a lot of time on there. It's definitely, I watch a lot of different stuff, a lot of different personalities, if you will, and I definitely think it's a lot more quality viewing than what regular TV could offer these days. So I do have a YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're watching this, you found it. But for those of you who don't know that, I'm going to go ahead and share that information on my Facebook page. I'll just put the link out there for y'all to see. If you want to subscribe or whatever, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. I don't do it for that. I just do it to keep my, kind of give myself something to do, I guess. And I guess I'd enjoy doing it, especially the cemetery thing. I think I'd like to talk a little bit about the pet cemetery that I saw out here. I didn't expect it to be out here. It must be a late edition, new edition. I don't know. I don't come out here once a week or anything like that, but definitely was impressed and happy it's here. I think a lot of people would agree, that pets are basically a member of the family. It should be treated as such. So I'm glad it's a thing. I knew they were out there. I just didn't know there was one here local. And as a pet owner myself, it kind of touched me a little bit. So, but on that note, also, you people, some of you people, I don't know who you are. I can find out. You people that are leaving your pets outside in this heat, leaving them in the car for, oh, I only ran in to get this. Well, you know what? That's just got to stop. It's illegal. Okay? It's animal abuse at its finest, at its purest, at its most innocent, is what you're thinking, Like, oh, animals don't sweat. Animals don't feel heat. Yeah, they do. Everything on this planet feels it, okay? Sorry, I almost dropped the, my little camera here. So yeah, people, stop being stupid, please. There's no reason to take your pet, your dog or your cat, and take them to the store with you when it's 90 degrees outside. There's no reason whatsoever. You want to take them to a vet, that's fine. In and out, and that's it. If you want to take them anywhere, you wait till it's at least 70 to 75 degrees outside, okay? None of this leaving them in a hot car, bullshit. Oh, I put the window down, I cracked the window, so you're letting the humidity in is what you're doing. Just please stop it. Every day, almost every day, I get up. I try to get up anyway. I try to wake up. and I'm on the phone or checking messages and emails and all this stuff, and not a day goes by where there's not another idiot who does that, I get a lot of emails, especially from organizations I'm affiliated with or that I donate to, and they show me these sad stories, or it just appears on my Facebook wall, my Twitter feed, all that, all that stuff. I'm a very big advocate, let's say, excuse me, for animal rights. So that's what I do. That's kind of what you get when you sign up for things like that. You get the negative stuff. You get a lot more negative stuff than you do positive, although you do get the positive as well. So it's kind of I guess it's kind of a good thing that you get the negative, because if you follow the story, and if you donate a little bit here or do a little bit there, or you share the story, or you sign a petition, or whatever the hell the case may be, you're making a difference. You're making an impact. And when you do that, at least when I do that, I always make sure that they keep me informed on what I'm signing for and what I'm signing about, and whatever the case, or I guess the case file may be. I pretty much sign for most incidents that I don't think are right. I don't think animals are treated fairly, or whatever the case may be, But every day, there's always something different. There's always a different fight, So, and it sucks, but I don't know. I mean, you can't fix stupid, okay? And that's the bottom line is. It's just people are just stupid. They just don't know. They just never figure this stuff out. I mean, there's a reason we have these laws in place. Stop breaking them. Stop being stupid. Ugh. That's been sitting here a little too long, but anyway, besides that, but I guess I'm a monthly donor to the ASPCA, to the Humane Society International. I donate periodically to the Humane Society here. I'm probably going to do, hopefully I can do a nice basket or something for them for the holidays, for the shelter pets, But that being said, I get text notifications to the ASPCA. I'm actually a what you want to call somebody who would be deployed if a local incident took place, and we had to shut down this or save animals from this or whatever the case may be. So I'm actually on a text alert program, which is kind of cool now. I signed up for that just a few months ago, and I'm glad I actually haven't received a text, because that means somebody here locally within my radius, however they put that. Everybody's been pretty good. Everything's been fine as far as we know, but it's I don't know. I guess a lot of people look at it, it's like, well, you're just throwing your money away, or you're just lining somebody's pockets, or I've heard all that stuff before. It's like, why don't you just keep that money for yourself and buy yourself something nice, or save up for something? And first of all, don't tell me what to do, okay? Second of all, I do it because, well, it makes me feel better, okay? But I can't just take every animal I want and save them. So I got to do something. So that's what I decided to do. There's a truck driving by, so a little awkward for some reason. I thought I was the only one out here. But anyway, so that's why I do that kind of stuff. I do it for myself, and I do it for the animals in need. Yes, I get rewarded. I mean, I don't get T-shirts like that. I don't get nothing. I mean, I get like a membership card every year. I told the ASPCA in an email. I said, look, quit sending me your shirts and quit sending me this. I don't need a calendar. Okay. Do not spend money on me. The money I'm giving you is not to buy your merchandise. So just stop sending me stuff. Which they did. They said, you know what, we understand. We don't have to do that for you. If you need anything, sure to let us know. I said, I just need you to do what you guys do. That's what I'm donating my money for, send me the emails and the pictures and the videos and the stories of the animals that you help with the money I give you. That's what I want to see. I don't need another t-shirt. Frankly, orange really isn't my color. I mean, it does bring out my eyes a little bit, but I think red does more. I don't know. I don't really wear a lot of colors. I guess I really want to know, would I? But, so yeah, that's my little ASPCA rant. I don't know. I mean, my little animal rant. Like I said, I got 2 dogs at home. I love them to death. And my little critters, you know, my family, my kids. They're the ones I spoil, try to spoil. So, you know, if I could do that with every dog in the world, I would, but I can't. But, you know, speaking of dogs in the world, I do appreciate those who donated to my birthday cause / pledge, whatever you want to call it, where I raise money for the Humane Society International. I don't know if I ever thanked you guys, but thanks again. I'd rather they have that than have cake. You know, I don't need cake, you know. So, I think I had cake anyway, though. I did actually have cake anyway. But also, another thing I kind of want to talk about a little bit. I did visit my boy Trav because he's out here. Yeah, surprise, surprise, I'm at the cemetery still. He's out here. I spent a little bit of time with him and whatnot. I talked to him a little bit, and he's got a little teddy bear on his stone, on his grave. It wasn't here before, at least I didn't see it. But it's got like moss and stuff growing all over its head. It's really kind of dirty. I don't know, like, if it's even supposed to be there. I can imagine maybe it's something that maybe was his as a kid, as a child. Maybe it's something somebody just brought for the heck of it. I don't know, but I thought it was kind of cool. Because I didn't want to seem like the type of person that would assume that I'm really the only one that comes out here. I know that sounds weird, but I don't have any contact with anybody else that he would know anymore. After his death, we all kind of went our own ways, which I guess isn't really fair, but it's just kind of the way it happened. A lot of those guys I only knew because we all knew Trav. So, but I know his best friend. I'm sure he still comes out here. I couldn't tell you his name. He's the one that ended up with Trav's lightsaber that he made. Handmade lightsaber. It doesn't have a light that comes out of it, okay? It's not an actual weapon. He's not a Jedi Master. He wasn't a Jedi Master. He was a Star Wars fan. You know, he was a comic book fan. He was a Coca-Cola fan. He was a lot of things, you know. But he had this lightsaber. It was great. It was a really, really well done replica. Made of metal, you know, it was heavy. Had some girth to it. Had some lights, you know. I don't know if they were lights that worked per se, but I mean, it was a good size, you know, lightsaber handle, what are we going to call it. I don't know anything about Star Wars, sorry, but and the thing was awesome, and his best friend actually ended up with it, which is cool, you know. He should have. It was cool, but it was actually on display at his viewing when he passed. I thought that was pretty cool too, but anyway, I don't know why I even brought that up. I think it's just because I'm here and he's here. So I did talk to him a little bit, and you know, visited my boy like I do. I'm gonna bring him out one of them candles at some point. And I told him, I was like, dude, I think you need something else out here, because you're kind of out here in the outskirts. He's way up that way where I first started my cemetery tour video. He's actually on the far side of the land out here, the cemetery. So, you know, so I did talk to him for a little bit. Don't really know what else to say about that. I told him, I was like, you know, I'm not going to get into that, okay, but we talked about some stuff, and I told him, I was like, look, dude, selfish. But anyway, I don't want to get into that because I have no Kleenex, okay? I have a detailing rag, which I don't really want to blow snot into, so I'm not going to bring up what we talked about or what I told him. I don't really, you know, but I'm trying to think. something else to cover real quick would probably be, besides the car show thing, more cemeteries I'd like to do. I guess if you guys want, I don't even know how many people are really interested in this thing, but if you wanted to, you can always leave a comment, tell me, hey, why don't you go check this one out, or hell, you know what, let me go with you, and we'll go check this one out. It's, you know, it is what it is, and if you guys want to come with, that's fine, you know. So there's always that option. The car show thing. You know, just do whatever, talk about whatever. Like I said, this is like kind of like the new thing I want to do. I like to kind of put myself out there. You know, I'm kind of a quiet person. For the most part, I'm usually a kind of a quiet person, kind of a loner, if you will. But definitely trying to get myself an excuse to talk about stuff that's on my mind. Even though it's not really an excuse, but I guess a reason. So when people ask me how I'm doing, it's like, hey, let's push play, I guess. You know. I don't really know what else to talk about. I really kind of thought I had some more stuff I was going to cover. But honestly, it's the middle of July, and I'm in the middle of a cemetery, and that's how I roll, I guess. I'm going to get up here for a sec. Sit in the back of the car again. Kind of make sure nobody decides to creep around. I don't know why they would for some reason, but just kind of looking around again. Nothing new to see, I guess, but anyway, yeah, okay. Well, if I think of anything, oh, wait a minute. If I think of anything, as I say that, it just popped into my mind. Something did. And I made a previous video about this guy, and I think I'm going to bring him up again. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this.